All right, the first exercise is going to be hip abduction activation. Tamika's going to get into a quarter squat athletic position, find her feet, find her hips, and push out into her hands with her knees to activate the hip abductors. Here we go. All right, the next exercise is going to be hip adduction activation. Again, Tamika's going to get into a squat stance there, strong core, find her feet, find her hips, elbows to the inside of the knees, and she's going to press into her elbows and resist with her elbows to activate her adductors. Next exercise is quadriceps hip flexor stretch. Tamika's going to grab her ankle, pull the knee underneath the hip, balance through the arch, balance through the hip, so we get a quad hip stretch there, and then she's going to drop into a step back lunge, weights over the foot, and then she's going to drive back up to that stance leg, and then she'll repeat. All right, the next exercise is a knee hug, stability on this side, and then she's going to forward lunge into the lead leg. Find her arch, find her hip, then she's going to try and push back to that stance leg if she can. The next exercise is leg cradle stretch to stretch the lead hip here. Want to make sure this knee's in front of the hip into a lateral lunge. Find the arch, find the hip. We'll do that one more time. Leg cradle. When she lands, she's into a single leg squat with the hip kind of behind the knee and the ankle, and then back up. Good. All right, the next exercise is a capital T for hamstrings. So she's going to bring knee up, toe up, heel up. So the elbow's here at the hip. She's going to pivot at the opposite hip, her stance leg, just pivot, and then she's going to reach. Arch control, hip control, and then she'll come back up to that same spot. We'll repeat that again. Arch control, hip control, long, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles square to the floor. We're going to go hand to instep, but we'll also have the hand on the outside of the foot as well, okay? Knee up, toe up, heel up for balance. She's going to drop into this foot. She's going to go into a long lunge. We want to try and extend this leg, activate this glute so she gets a good hip flexor stretch on this side, groin stretch on this side, and then she'll drive back up to that start position. Hand to instep, long lunge. All right, the next exercise is push-ups, elevated, what I would call an elevated push-up. Hands on two chairs, strengthen the chest, shoulders, triceps, but also strengthen that core because we want the body to move in one line from shoulder to hip, knee to ankle. Tamika's going to go to a 90-degree push-up position, strong core, pushing back to the feet. She's going to go down, open up that chest, press all the way back to the feet. Good job. Okay, the next one is quadruped position, or what we call quadruped position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, toes pointing towards the shins, just trying to resist rotation. Tamika's going to reach out with her right arm, left leg at the same time, palm in, thumb up. Then we're going to come in and have her touch hand to the knee, hand to the top of the knee, and then back out. Trying to make sure we're being stable in the core and just moving through the shoulder and the hip. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and then we would switch sides. Good. Single leg lowering for lower abs and torso control. Tamika's going to push her hands solid into the wall to help brace here. She's going to try and keep one leg high, and then she's going to lower the other leg under control, only to the point where her lower abs can help control it. If she goes too low, then we start to arch the back and kick that in. We don't want that to happen. We're just trying to move through the hip, control a stable torso. Single leg lowering. Nice job.